everybody. I'm glad to be here. My name is Davor Duić. I'm coming from Croatia. I'm going to present one of the unique and innovative approach in SI. It's called senzorne-integration assistant dog for the children. I'm coming from Croatia. You know, people from Europe, that Croatia is in the middle of Europe. Also, we have the Mediterranean Sea, Adriatic Sea, and I'm from Zagreb, it's the capital city. This is my center. It's Center for Rehabilitation Silver. It's in social care. Owners are City of Zagreb and Ministry of Social Care. And we have basically programs for assistant dogs, especially for blind people, guide dogs, assistant dogs for the children, and assistant dogs for people with disabilities. Also, we have cane education for the blind people. We have half-a-day programs. We have activity of daily life program. Also, we got some huge European project about how to encourage a local society on employing people with disabilities. Center, children are coming and people are coming from all Croatia, so we have rooms they can stay. And it's a big center. We have part with the dogs, and in center there are working trainers and instructors for the dogs, also special teachers, and 2 OTs. This is the associations that we follow and the standards we follow. So International Guide Dogs, Assistant Dog International, and Animal Assistant International Association. And I want to tell you who are assistant dogs. Well, they are angels for me, and the types of assistant dogs are guide dogs, other assistant dogs, service dogs. It depends on the classification for the people or children with disabilities. Dogs for autism, medical response, mobility, psychiatric service dogs, and senzorne dogs for AP seizures, and hearing dogs. But we don't have dogs for hearing dogs. We don't have, and we don't have dogs for AP seizures because it's quite expensive and long procedure to educate this kind of dogs. Government is paying the dogs and the education. We are giving dogs to the people, children and the elders, and it's a quite expensive story. Assistant dogs, they are trained to assist the person with disability. With a special training, these dogs can help teach many different types of disabilities. They can be identified by the jacket, backpack or harness, and most of the dogs we have are golden retrievers and labradors. How assistant dogs helps? Well, they affect calm on child, release the feeling of the uncertainty and stress, provide additional emotional support, encourage and help maintain positive mood, reduce anxiety and encourage the social skills, and also improves communication and interaction with our environment. My colleagues are Erol, Lynn, and Eclipse, she's a lady. I start with her, and now I'm working with Erol. He's living also with me, and he's coming to job with me also every day. So, why assistant dog in SI? Because we want to introduce you, approach coming from Croatia. Also, we want to raise the opportunities available in therapy. Also, it provides assistance in therapy and also influence on behavioral play. I want to show you effects and benefits of using assistant dog in SI. What I noticed that they help in keeping attention on motivation, also encourage the child to movement, provides new challenges and also influence apraxia. Sorry for mistake. Also maintaining balancing arousal, and gives experience to the child so it can perform increasingly more complex adaptive response environment challenges. Also, with its characteristics for provide sensory experience because of hair and his tongue and movement. So it's you will see the videos later, so you will see what I'm talking about. And also, what I want to research is communication on limbic level, because they are connected somehow on very low level, on amygdala level, because in some situation the dogs can feel the child and can feel the therapist, also can feel the parent. I have some example that one parent was very stressed because the child was very bad, and my Lipsek went to the parent and sit beside the parent and lie down. It was a perfect moment to see. Also for the children, you will see on the videos. How we use assistant dogs in SI? Well, they are active participants in activities and play, and they are used without imposing. The dog is inside, and I'm using it when it's a time, and it's good because he's trained to wait initiative of the child or my request, and what is the main, that he responds immediately when I need him, and that's correlation with SI. Immediately when it's the most important, he reacts and he is in activity and helps in activity. Also, your moment is not consistent and depends on the demand of the activity and the child's needs. So the dog can be in the space, he's lying, Eclipse and Arrow can sometimes sleep. So he's over there, but I'm using I have two dogs, so I'm changing them. Depends on the children, on the child. Also, the dogs need rest. So I have 6 therapies per day. So I'm using 2 or 3 sessions per day for the dogs. And I want to show you the role and activities and play. This is one thing that he knows and helps to motivate the child to improve his activities of dressing and undressing. This is the child with CP. And he had huge problems with position and maintaining the balance and everything. But he knows he can walk, and also he wasn't able to do activities of daily life, especially dressing and undressing, and now he's very good at it. I use the dog in situation that dog put down one socks and the child can take another one. Also, the dog can help in playing the roles, like doctor and nurse, something like that. It's also important for us for autism. Can't you see how this activity is complex, and this child had problems with organization of behavior and remembering the things, following sequencing, and verbal communication also, and it improves a lot because he follows the dog and he follows the activity, and it's very good. Also, Errol especially knows how to blow his nose, like, and it helps to, maintain the attention and start the activity. Like, you didn't see it before in using, like, if you want to start some activity, the dog barks or blows his nose or do some trick that determines the start of activity. What's also important in our work. Also, they know how to open boxes, doors, and drums. Also, this is my sensory kitchen. This girl was planning to cook a lunch for me, Errol, and herself. And she just picked the fishes from the pool bath. It's good for sequential activities. Also, it helps with organization and coordination and keeping a good balance in activity also. You will see later how I use the dog on a swing. This is one autistic boy. In the beginning, he wasn't able to communicate with me and the dog. He was also afraid of dog, especially for the touch. For the tactile, he was very defensive. He is still, but he improves a lot. And I forgot to tell you that it's important that kind of activities with lots of tactile informations and inputs. Also, this is one constructional activity, and inside of this auto is a cookie or some bag, and also the dog is helping in this activity. This is my invention, and I said to Errol, Jiha, and he goes to me, so it's good. Also, he knows how to pull the rope. Also, activity for calming and cuddling. And as you see, the dog is on a swing because it stabilizes the swing, and so child can have a better motor coordination and purposeful activity. This is a child with the CP, and also he has visual problems. In the baseline, he was just lying, and he wasn't able to move at all. So as you can see now, how is he improving? Also, I'm doing real SI with him, and encourage him to move on the swings, and he improves a lot. And also with the dog, they're very connected. Also, I forgot, he was crying all the time. He was trying to reach a mother. And so many adaptive response, and his attention with the dog of course. Also, they have been trained to very positive, you know, the way, so they are very used to it, the cookies. Also for fine motor activities and gross motor activities. This is one child who has an own dog, a service dog, and she has an assistant dog at home also. This is activity on an incline position, and she made a pancake for Eclipse, and so it was also cookies. As you can see, Eclipse is calm. She's, I said to her, wait, and she waits for. This is one of a child who has communication problems. He's nonverbal. And as you can see, this is my student from university. And I'm using also PECs for improvement of communication and interaction. Because this boy is also autistic, and he wasn't able to have eye contact and contact at all. He was just running all around and playing by himself, and he was very stiff, and he was fighting with me all the time. So. And first, when he met the dog, he was just throwing the ball all the time, and I also learned, you know, to wait for the child to have more adaptive communication response. And this is PECs on phase 1 and 2. The cards are designed by me. They are, I call it SI cards, because they are inside pictures of equipment and toys. So also, the dog can be inside of And this is very funny story, because this child was running 45 minutes in a room in a cabin, and I wasn't able to, you know, stop him, even though I used every strategy there, you know. And suddenly he lay down by the dog, and he started to cuddle with him. It was great. Also, they know how to go to the tunnel, and also helps children to move, and they are calling them to go. In some way, children sometimes forgot that they have problems in some way, and they just initiate activity they had a problem before. Also, activities like this and that. So every therapy session were recorded, analyzed, measured by time and efficiency of performance, activity, and play for individual child. I use some charts that I don't have here, and I started to work on a gas scale. I hope I will have in Birmingham next year. This research, and I compare therapy with and without dog. I don't know if I have time. I can show you some compare videos of one child with dog and without. And what can I see and what I notice, that there are big influence on behavior, providing more purposive movement and activities, motivation, attention, communication, and sensory processing, especially for tactile, because a lot of children who had tactile defensiveness and hyper reactability, they decrease it a lot, because the dog is moving all the time, and some touch and contact can be very spontaneously, and I think that's also very good. I want to thank my sponsors also, who paid my trip over here, and I want to thank you to be here. If you need me, you can call me. I can give you my postcard, and find us on our Facebook and follow our programs and work. Thank you for your attention.